So today I started the day with going to a couple of our local stores, Ace Hardware, and I got some very pretty primroses. I always start off with primroses in my window box here because it gives me color early enough. They can withstand the frosts if we get one, but we're not due to have one. Anyway, so I got those. Chandra's making me a couple of things to put in there, like a snail. I want a big snail. So I undecorated it from the winter scene into this. There's Punky watching me. And I also bought some for over here. So it's looking a little bit more like spring. And down below, that's a plane going over. Down below, I planted a few more things. I did a little clearing over here by this tree that fell down. Got a little bit more stuff out. And I planted an azalea that I bought at Ace Hardware. And also, over here, down below, I was very fortunate. I have been looking for years for a rhododendron that would grow 8 to 10 feet tall. And I finally found one. So it's not 8 to 10 feet tall right now, but it's going to be gorgeous when it gets there. I probably won't live to see it, but there it is. And then I've got my Pacific Northwest rhododendron over there, and then I've got another little one down there. And when I went to Bi-Mart, I also found another blue rhododendron. Or, I'm sorry, a blue hydrangea. And it's fairly substantial in height already. It's the same height as my other one that I have back there. So it'll give me the blue flowers, hopefully, in the fall, late summer to fall. And that'll be nice because up on the hill over there, just behind the hose, I have 2 of the meadow lilacs planted, and those give me the blue flowers in the spring. So I will have blue down here for fall and spring. And it looks like, for head count of fish, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fish. I still have all my fishies. I had 8 before, and I still have 8 now. So there they are. It's almost time to feed them. Another few days, we'll let the water warm up, and I'll change the filter, and then I'll feed them. And along with the 8 to 10 foot rhododendron that I found, and the azalea, and my blue hydrangea, I also found some very pretty iris. They were like $5 for a pot, and there were, I think, 6 of them in the pot. So I planted some there. And they're more of a wispy iris than my other ones. These are kind of a water pond iris. I planted a couple of them there. And I planted a couple over here. So I divided them up and spaced them out. Because in no time at all, they will divide and conquer and be a lot more. So now I'm going to go inside because I am freezing. It has turned nasty. But I think that'll look nice down there. I've got, I now have the, see if I can pan in here. I now have the great big rhodie that's going to be 8 to 10 feet tall, and that's going to be a pink one. And then next to it, well, I should say behind it and a little bit to the right, there's a blueberry bush. And there's actually 3 of them down there. You just can't see them very well. And then I have on the left here, that is a willow, and that is a natural one that has grown here. And then I have the Pacific rhododendron, and then in front of the Pacific rhododendron there is another willow, and that is a Sitka willow, silver Sitka. So it's looking pretty good, and my irises that are in the pond are doing well. And I do have some curly Q type reed grass in there. So all in all, it's looking pretty good. And that's about all I got accomplished today, other than cleaning up my messes and my pots and stuff like that. But it's starting to look like spring. And the reason I went out to do it today was the fact that we're going to get some rain tomorrow, and possibly for the next few days. So that is the best time to get things in the ground. And we're not going to have any more frost, so they should do all right. And there's my white primroses. As I said, I start them off in the window box every year. And then every year I plant them in the ground. I've got a lot of them are out back. I have a few here that I've transplanted down below here. And I've got some up around the patio. I hope I don't make anybody dizzy. But I've got a very pretty one back here that has just started to bloom. And that's a pink one. But I've got that one. I've got a purple one coming along over there. And there's another purple one here, which is huge. That one the dog dug up last year, so I had to transplant it. But it's doing okay. It's holding its own. And got another purple one over here. Right there. And this year's, when I go to plant them out here, will be yellow and the hot pink with the yellow center. So all in all, the garden is doing very, very well. Over and out from Lynn Latchin, Lynn's Garden in Port Orchard, Washington. Bye now.